each semester. Lynn knows that her father cannot afford such prices and says she will transfer back to her old school, but Vee insists she will get more opportunities in the school. Now, to get a full scholarship, Lynn will have to compete with the other guy and prove she is better. The following day at school, Lynn sees a little kid trying hard to get a balloon on the ceiling. She tries to help him, but cannot reach it. Just then, a guy named Bank arrives and helps them. The kids call them a nice couple, making the two of them flustered. After the kid walks away, Lynn introduces herself and finds out Bank is actually the guy she is sharing her scholarship with. She asks him if they can still be friends, but Bank rejects her, saying that they're competitors. In the following scene, Lynn is back at Pat's apartment building. To pay for her father's loans and her tuition fee, she finally agrees to help him and Grace cheat in the exam. Her condition is that the couple will only get 3/4 of the answers, so their teacher won't suspect them. Pat decides the deal. The following scene is their final exam of the first semester, and Lynn has to help both Grace and Pat alongside completing the test herself. Like earlier, she starts writing on an eraser, but stops when Sofon walks towards her. He keeps an eye on her throughout the exam, and eventually notices her writing on the eraser. The man snatches the eraser, and is surprised to see "You're slipping exam papers to students" written on it. He realizes she knows his secret, and tries to reason with her, but Lynn hands him her answer sheet and walks out of the classroom. Sofon asks the others to continue, and follows Lynn. Lynn remains adamant about telling the principal, as Sofon tries to convince her otherwise. He even threatens to tell the principal that she let Grace cheat from her paper, but Lynn fires back, saying that Grace got good grades because of his tuition classes. As she walks away, Sofon notices her hand is inside her pocket, and asks her if she is recording their conversation. When she brings her phone out, it is revealed she has been on a call with the principal this whole time. A distressed Sofon heads back to the classroom as the students get out. Grace and Pat thank Lynn, as everything went according to their plan. It turns out that they had planned the whole scenario beforehand. Because of Sofon's tuition papers, Lynn could complete her paper in just a few minutes. She also marked the answers on her question paper, and asked Grace to exchange it with hers while she distracts Sofon. After that, Grace wrote the answers on an eraser and gave them to Pat, and all three of them did great on the exam. Moreover, Lynn had changed Pat's name on her phone to the principal's. That way, she wouldn't get Sofon kicked out, but still intimidated. However, later at night, she gets text messages in the group chat saying that Sofon has been fired from the school. Lynn rushes to Pat's apartment again and asks him how did the principal know. Pat replies that he had recorded the phone call and sent it to the real principal because he believed Sofon could create trouble for him in the future. Lynn isn't happy about the move, but dismisses the rumor. The next day at school, she again meets the same kid and finds out he is Sofon's son, who has been kicked out of the school because of his father's deeds. Lynn guiltily watches them go down the elevator. In the following scene, we are taken to Beck's lottery shop. He lives with his single mother, who is obsessed with lottery tickets. She has severe back problems, but because of their financial condition, they cannot afford to get it treated. Later in school, Beck and Lynn are called by the principal because she wants them to take part in a TV show quiz competition. Neither of them are willing to partner up, but the principal convinces them by declaring that this competition will decide who is going to get the next term scholarship. Hence, even if they are partnered, the one who gives the most answers will get the scholarship. The very next day, they are on the set of the reality show. The quiz starts, and Beck gives the first right answer, followed by Lynn. The duo leads by 2 points, but is soon overtaken when Bank hastily says the wrong answer. Lynn suggests that he think and discuss with her before throwing random answers. If they go against each other, they might lose the quiz. So, for the last question, they discuss the answer. The other team answers first, but gets the answer wrong. At last, Lynn cites the right one and wins the competition. The following day, they are at the principal's office, where she tells them that Lynn has won a full scholarship. She asks Bank to apply for a scholarship again next semester, and dismisses them. After the meeting, Lynn tries to comfort Bank, but he ignores her. Later, we see him take his mother to a government hospital, where they have to wait for hours for her turn. He also tells her that he didn't get the scholarship, but the mother quickly hides her disappointment and assures him she will collect the money for the next semester. One day at school, Pat calls Lynn into the computer lab and asks her if she will stop hiding her cheat now that she doesn't have to pay for tuition. He laughs at her when the girl says she doesn't need his money anymore. According to Pat, the school will still take fees for extracurricular activities that she probably doesn't know about. Lynn doesn't react, but realizes he might be telling the truth. So, when she returns home, she goes through her father's drawer and sees that he has paid the school a total of 200,000 baht as a maintenance fee. This makes her realize that full scholarship is just a publicity stunt for the school, and they still make money from all their students. Lynn quickly calls Pat and asks if there are more people who need to pay for it. Following day, Pat arranges a meeting with Lynn, Grace, and his rich friends, who all need Lynn's help. She asks all of them for 30,000 baht to help them cheat for one semester. They will have to pay Pat, who will in turn give the money to Lynn, so there is no proof of payment. But since there are many people, passing answers on erasers would be too risky. Hence, Lynn comes out with another plan. She remembers there is a clock on the front wall that is visible to everyone. She declares that the minute hand on the wall is the number of the question they are on. Similarly, since the questions are multiple choice, they will have 4 options. The second hand on the clock will be the answer. So, if the answer is letter A, Lynn will raise her hand when the second hand reaches 1. If the answer is B, she will raise her hand when it reaches 2, and so on. The exam will be held for 2 hours, and there will be 60 questions in total, which means Lynn will have to complete hers in an hour, and dedicate the next hour to help the others. The test goes exactly as they had planned. But midway, Bank, who is sitting right next to Lynn, asks her to stop moving so much because he cannot concentrate. Suddenly, he drops a piece of paper on the floor that the teacher sees. She takes the paper from him, believing it is a cheat, but it turns out to be the list of customers' addresses from his laundry. She then urges him to bring everything out of his pockets, but a tired Bank accidentally pukes on his paper. Everyone in the class laughs at him as he rushes to the washroom. In the evening, Lynn goes to Bank's home, telling him that she doesn't need the scholarship anymore, so she is giving it back to him. The surprised Bank asks her why, but Lynn hides the fact that she earned enough money from helping her friends cheat. Instead, she says that her father won the lottery. Bank happily offers to do the laundry for free as a thank you gift. He then tags along to take her home by bus. The episode ends as he says he wants to be friends with Lynn. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like.
Da Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte. Fai sveglia il tuo umore con più di 30 colori. Fino a 16 ore di divertimento senza freni e carattere. Okay.
You have to master about taking damage.
Alright. What?
Alright, let's see.
That's the workout. Cash, you go first.
Alright, I'll try. Ready?
Okay, go. Cash, are you okay? Are you okay? That hurt.
What the heck?
Oh, God. It's my turn.
He scratched my face.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Let me try again.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Cash!
It didn't work.
Oh, God. This might be a difficult session for us. Let's go! Oh, I think I clicked a little too late.
Oh. Okay, ready? I'll show you how you are doing it, okay?
Okay.
This is the wrong way.
What? Wait, what, John?
Get out of my sight before I demolish you.
What? You did it perfectly!
He still took damage.
Oh, yeah. Well, Fletcher's no
You know what? I give up on this exercise, Bull. This is pointless.
Hey, it's not pointless. Imagine this. You're being chased by an evil villain and you're gonna jump off a 5-story building.
That's true.
No, I don't need it! How did you do that?
I'm just like that.
Nico, what if he's right? What if you're running for someone on my place and we have to jump?
I mean, I guess.
You know what? I'll just trade you. How about you guys get your sparring gloves on?
Wait, me and Cash are gonna spar?
What?
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, I'm so ready.
No, I don't know if I want to spar.
Let's go!
Okay, fine. Let's spar for like 5 seconds.
I already got my gloves.
Okay, let's go!
Whoa! Get over here!
I'm going home! I'm going home! Get away from me! Gosh! Ow!
Fight back, Nico. Fight back.
No, I can't! I can't!
Stop running.
I'm running away! This is too much for me! I'm done working out.
Get over here.
Wait, you guys are that close to me?
Hey, stop punching him.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Nico, put your gloves on.
Okay, they're on.
You cannot run from, let's say, this guy is a psycho killer. You cannot run from him. You will stab him to death, okay?
Yeah, I can.
Hey!
Oh my gosh. You need to practice your form.
Oh, my form?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of tired today. I think I'm gonna take a break.